What's up everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Retail Nightmares. Tonight on Retail Nightmares, we take a look at Karens getting triggered. These are entitled ladies who thought that they were more important than average people, and when they don't get their way, they lose it. Now we have a lot of Karens getting triggered to get through, so we've got to jump right into it. Okay, so I guess this lady was holding a car meet, and somebody she didn't like showed up because she tried to get them to leave. This gentleman in his car refused to leave the car meet, and this Karen lost it. Karen was yelling and pleading with everybody to get him out of the car meet, to which every time she opened her mouth, the gentleman in the car revved his car, and his car was so loud that nobody could hear anything this Karen was saying every time he revved it. This only made the Karen more infuriated as everyone in the crowd cheered him on, silencing the Karen. Let's have a look. Okay, so this gentleman held a public political event, and basically a bunch of bikies showed up and tried intimidating the host. The bikies got in his face and confronted the gentleman hosting the event, and when asked to step away from his car so that he could close the door and drive away, the bikies refused to do so. The bikies accused the gentleman of holding the event of a couple of things, and this really infuriated them. In an attempt to intimidate and harass the gentleman who held the event, the bikies wouldn't leave the scene and wouldn't let him close his car to get away. The two gentlemen go back and forth for a while before things get very heated between the two of them, before they start swearing, abusing, and threatening each other. Things escalated really quickly between them, so let's have a look.
Touch me, dude. Then get out of the
Don't
way.
Don't touch me.
Then
get out of the way of my car.
Get out of the way. You need to get out of the way.
So why
you
need to
every
need to leave, sir.
And the next Saturday after that.
You need to leave.
Answer why you're calling us.
You need to leave.
Dude, shut up.
Hold on.
It's time to get back, bro.
You need to leave.
No. Why don't you? Why are you shaking? You call us. Why is your finger shaking?
To leave.
No. You have a big mouth, mother. Stand up for what you said.
You need to leave, sir.
Stand up for what you believe.
Is this the approach?
You created a public event. I have the right to be here. Just because you don't like what I have to say.
Does this represent your group?
That is tough.
Does this represent?
Talking to you, little.
Hey, you need to leave, and please don't touch
me. You're touching me.
I will file charges if you start touching people. You're already in my personal property.
No. Why can't you answer?
You're in his private
answer. Why are you calling?
Okay, so this Karen was losing her cool completely at a random person because of the color of his skin. His friends overheard the conversation, and this Karen stood her ground. This Karen is one of the most offensive people that I have ever seen, and she not only abused them for the color of their skin, but also threatened to kill them. This Karen was losing it at them for literally no reason. Now the group of guys were obviously very offended about this ordeal and started abusing her back as well, but luckily for this Karen, none of them got physical or took the confrontation any further. This Karen even started crying while standing her ground about the remarks she had made about them, and bear in mind they literally don't know who she is. They were just walking past when she started abusing them. Let's have a look.
Get away from me! Oh yeah, he just met me. He liked me. Tell them to stay away from me! I was in there trying to go to McDonald's and they were
They're gonna keep killing us. What are you talking about?
Shut the f up!
You're a psychopath. You dumb.
This is the world we live in. That's crazy.
I don't want to be your friend.
Okay.
Wow, she said she's killing people like us, bro. You don't want to be
You're
her
lucky I
friend.
was raised right. I'll beat the you right now.
I don't care.
That's crazy.
Oh my God.
Hey, say it again. Say it again.
I can't stand
Say it again. What are we? What are we?
You're gonna be the next white your job
Where are
over
we?
some dumb.
What are we? What are we? Say it again. Say it again.
You
Say
gonna go
it.
viral.
Say it again.
You mean nothing.
Say it with your chest.
You got a lot of it.
Dumb.
Okay, so this Karen has been denied service at this place of business because he is not wearing a mask where it is mandatory. The gentleman refuses to wear a mask because he actually considers wearing a mask slavery. And as he doesn't believe in the virus, he doesn't also wish to be a slave. At least that's what he thinks. This employee tries to remove the Karen from the store, but he refuses to leave because all he wants to do is argue about why he shouldn't have to wear a mask and how apparently there are more slaves in 2020 mentally than ever before. He also believed that it was against his rights to have to wear a mask and believed they didn't have the power to make him wear one, and also didn't think that they could deny him service because he wasn't wearing one either. Let's have a look.
Use it. Use
Call the
it.
police.
We surely did.
Get out of my face.
Bye.
You're so worried about your health. Why are
Bye.
you coming up on somebody who's not wearing a mask?
Bye. You need to leave.
You know what? More people were
You
enslaved
need to leave.
in 2020 by themselves because their television
You need to
told them
leave.
to than were ever slaves in the 1800s. You know
You
why?
need to leave.
Those people were enslaved physically, but their minds were free. Their minds were never enslaved. You've enslaved yourself with your own mind. You're enslaved body and mind.
Bottom line. You need to leave. Bye. Have a good day.
Why can't you just
I'm
go
here for my
outside?
rights.
Have a good
Your
day.
guideline, it says it right there, it's a guideline. A guideline is not law.
Have a good day. We have guidelines.
I will as soon as I get processed.
You're not going to get processed.
Okay, so this lady was in the parking lot of a grocery store and loading her car up with her groceries. That's when this Karen almost hit her and got out of her car to confront her. This Karen was furious that the lady who was loading her car up with her groceries didn't get out of the way for the Karen, and apparently that warranted this Karen getting out of her car, walking up to this random lady and throwing her phone and trying to break her property. This Karen lost her cool immediately and got right in this random person's face. Let's have a look.
Hi.
Get out of the way, because if you're going to get run over, it is not our fault.
Hi, Karen.
Yeah, Karen.
Yeah,
Go.
Karen, that's assault.
Go.
That's assault. Here's
That's
your
not
license
assault.
plate
I
number.
touched your phone.
That's assault.
Get out of here.
Are you happy? That's assault.
Get out of here. You're causing trouble standing behind there.
I was getting my stuff in my car and you almost hit me.
sorry,
Okay.
but you could have waited.
All right. Well, you grabbed my phone, so that's assault.
Yeah, whatever.
Thanks for watching, guys, and if you have enjoyed today's episode, please remember to subscribe and to turn notifications on.